guys, today we're going to be looking at this HOMIFORCE. This is a lighted ceiling fan. It's going to come in a box like this, and inside that you will have a secondary box. So inside this box will be a manual. There will be a scannable QR code for your app, because it does use the app. There will be a fan blade. It's already assembled. Screw-on cap, some hardware. And inside there will be the pieces to put together that will actually make the fan light. You'll see there are, it looks like 3 pieces. The fan motor itself will come in the center section. There'll be some more hardware here and some more hardware here. These are going to be the legs that will actually hold on your lights. And then your fan itself, which is, you'll see the fan motor itself. Now inside of this, when you open this up, we showed it to you earlier, will be all your other pieces. There'll be hardware, there will be these pieces here, the remote, everything you'll need to put it together. So make sure when you take this out, you get those pieces out of the inside of there. First you want to make sure you detach this piece from this. This is going to be your base that you're going to use later. You're just going to take the motor, which is right here. You're going to line it up with the holes inside of here. And what you're looking for right here, see how these holes line up? Right there. You're going to take these little silver screws, slide them through, and there should be a total of 5 or 6. We'll slide these all through like this. Now this does come with a very small screwdriver as well, because when you get these on, all of them in, you are going to take these nuts and screw those on the bottom. So you're going to line those up like this. Then take these nuts, slide them on. Now I'm not going to tighten them all down yet till I get these on. Once I get these on, these have grips on them. You just hold this with your fingers and you'll take the screwdriver right here that came with it and tighten them down. When you're done, it should look like this. Just go back through, grab these, give them one little good twist to make sure they're tight, and it should be like this. So next you're going to take these 3 pieces. They're all going to be the same, and you're going to take these 3 pieces. The piece with the nut at the top, you're going to have at the very top. You're just going to slide this piece through it. It should fit perfectly. And just slide it all the way through till it comes out the end. Now you might have to feed it through the angle carefully. Don't want to break it. Like this. Then you'll just screw this in. Make sure you hold your wire, because you don't want to twist your wire. So this just a twist onto there, but you don't want to twist your wire. When you're finished, your 3 pieces should look like this. One of these will have the ground wire that will actually attach here. The next pieces you're going to need are these. So we're going to unloose these. So you will take this back plate off, slide this piece through the hole, connect it to the other one like this. It should connect like that. Then you're going to put your back plate back on, and you're going to have to find these screw holes, line them up, and put your screws in with the screwdriver like this. Don't get them too tight, because you will have to adjust here to try to line up your other hole. But once you get the second one started, you can go ahead and tighten them up however you want. When you're finished, it should look like this. Then you can go back and verify the tightness of all your screws all the way around. So for the next piece, just remove these, because you will not need them on there right now. You're getting ready to connect. So just go ahead and remove these. So you're going to run these through here. There's 3 of them total. And you're going to notice they don't quite look like they fit, but these are adjustable. So you just adjust them as needed, in and out. And as you get them into place, then you will slowly select like this, like this, and then the last one like this. Then you will go through onto top, slide them on, tighten them down, and this does come with the wrench you will need to get them tight. So once you get them started, I recommend not tighten them all down, them completely down until you get each one in, and be careful not to cross thread them, because remember, these are adjustable, so you got to make sure you line them up perfectly when you're doing them, or else they will try to cross thread. So I'm going to get all 3 of them on loosely to where I know they're not cross threaded, and you'll know because it'll stop. If it goes on there and it gets hard, that means it's probably cross threaded. Don't try to force it, back it out, and do it again. When it's completed, it should look like this. You have all these, just double check that they're tight. Give them a twist, hold the frame so it doesn't move, and it should be ready to go. It'll look like this. Now, this piece will go inside of here. These 3 will click inside of this piece, and the main unit for your fan, right here, it's going to click into here. And then that's all you're going to basically have to do. Left to do will be your mount, and then this piece will go up on. But first we're going to finish putting these in. You'll see here there's a notch. Line the notches up. Click them into place. You should hear them click into place when they go in. Light. Your main fan unit should just plug in as well. And then when these go in, you'll put them in like this. You will have to hold this unit while you're doing these 2 power lines and hold this up at the same time. And then you will take this bracket, you will mount. We're going to do that next. Then you'll just slide this up and lock it in place. So your fan blade, you're going to notice right there is a divot. Right here is a divot. You're going to line those divots up together, slide it in, and it should lock into place on the back. If you look back on the back side here, they lock into place right there. Then you're just going to take your plastic cap, and if you look at it, it does tell you which way to tighten and which way is loose. So if you want to put it on, loosen is right. So the normal way, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, is opposite here. You're going to go to the left, tighten it down, and if you need to, you can set it down like this. Just remember that you have your electronics in there. You can actually do this before the electronics. Once you got this tight, your fan is completely assembled and ready to go. If you did like I did and did this piece first, make sure you hold it when you're pulling it back over. But now this is ready to install. So this next part is going to be a little tricky, because you're going to want to attach the ground to the ground, which is not hard, but I also have a ground here. Now I've attached the black to the black and the white to the white. While you're holding it, it's a good thing it's not heavy, because you're going to try to do all this at once, and then you will mount the bracket there and twist it on, and you have to make sure these are laying in here flat like this, because if they don't, what they tend to have a tendency to want to do is flip sideways, then it won't go on there. So you need to make sure that that stays flat like this. So what I'm trying to do is separate them now so that they're flat, and we're going to mount this. We're going to remember black to black, white to white, and if you need to, you can always put on electrical tape. You don't want to have any bare wires at all. We got it put together. We're getting ready to go mount it. First thing you want to do is make sure you turn your power off to that light socket. That way there's no power when you're working on it. So now what you're going to do, after you make sure those are flat, you're going to slide this up, lock these in place. These will just go in and slide into place, and they should lock. Then after you got them locked, you're just going to twist it and screw it down and get it nice and tight. And it should be the final step. We're going to turn the power back on and see how it works. Okay, so the power is on, the light is working, so we're going to go get our remote and we're going to test that out. Now you can turn your fan on forward or reverse, so you can either have it blowing down cold air or sucking up hot air with the FR button. I'm not going to use that, I'm just going to use it in fan mode, Now, whatever level you want it on, 1 through 6, you just push that number. So we're going to try 3. Push 3. The fan comes on. And the air's coming down. It feels good. So I can turn that up if I want to 4. And that's even more. And it goes all the way up to 6. So if you want to turn the fan off, you just push fan off. If you want to turn the lights off, it's this button. If you want to turn everything off, on off all. So I just hit off all and see everything goes off. Or I can turn it back on. When you turn it back on, that just turns on the light. The fan is separate. So we'll turn the fan back on 4. And then there you see the fan come on. Now, there's also settings on here. I can set a timer for 2 hours. And if I want to adjust the light setting, I go like this. You see the light? As I push down, it gets dimmer. So it's a very dim. Or I can turn it all the way up to like that. And if I want to change the shade of the light, that's the side buttons. So I can go to different shade. This is more of a, I don't know, a cloudy white. Or I can go this way. And it goes to more of a yellow white. See there? So if you want in the middle, like what we had, right about there is the brightest white. And then you can turn it up all the way. And it goes from 3,000 to 6,500 lumens, depending upon what shade you have and what level you have. There is also an app for this that you can download and use, and it will do everything that the remote does. So if you don't have your remote, you lost your remote, you lost your batteries, you can download the app and use it. Now this is an energy saving light. This is the brightest level, 6,000 lumens. And turn the fan on level 6. And it'll kick on here in a second. So you're getting quite a bit of light and quite a bit of air in your room all at once. And if you decide you want to download the app, and this is what you will hit, the setup button. You will hook it up to your Wi-Fi, hit this setup button, and then you will attach it. If it's nighttime and you want to use the fan and not the light, you just turn on fan on whatever level. And you see here, I got the fan on level 6 and I don't have to use the light. You can use the light without the fan, vice versa. You can use the fan without the light as well. And you can also do that on the app. First thing you want to do to download the app is you'll scan this with your camera. It'll take you to the place to download the app. Once you download the app, you will go in and set up your account through your email. And it'll look like this once it's ready. So it says when you need to, you will put a device on there and you will hook it up. And you will actually, so we're going to hook one up and call it the living room. So once you have it downloaded, you'll see I have living room. It's the fan. So I click on it. It's going to look like this. So I can go in and make my adjustments on the fan using this to speed it up or down. And then I can also turn the light on or off using this. So you can use this just like you were using the app. I mean, just like you're using the remote. If you lose your remote, you can use the app. If your batteries are dead in the remote, you can use the app. If you forget to turn it off and you leave the house, you can use the app. This HOMIFORCE, it is an LED ceiling fan. We showed it to you. We have the black model here, but they also come in white. Really nice fan. It's not hard to set up at all. It took a little bit to get everything. The hardest part is when you're actually hanging the fan. You're trying to put your power lines together while you're holding it and then twisting it into place. Other than that, it's very easy to assemble. You can use the app to adjust the light or the air, either one, the fan. So it's nice for that. It's a high energy efficient one. You've got 3,000 to 6,500 K lums. It puts out a lot of light and a lot of air. Really impressed with it. It's really budget friendly. Put the link for it in the description. Like, subscribe, give us a thumbs up. And if you're in the market for a ceiling fan, this is a nice one. And if you decide you want to mount this, it comes with a little mount you can mount on the wall wherever you want, and then just put your remote in it.